It's your boy Zappa, Professional Surgeon. Welcome back. Super Robot Wars, Compact 3. We engage a new chapter. After doing my research and actually popping in the Better Man DVDs, I realized my translation was just... It was right. It just wasn't spelled correctly. But that will reflect in the guide when it's published at the end of this LP. Or before, depending on which order I finish them in. I digress. Let us begin. A new chapter. Chapter 4. The Ambition of 700 Years. At Baran Baran. Not Duran Duran. Baran Baran. Stage 16. Resurrection. In a new faraway land, Rimmel leads Xion to a place that she says is forbidden for others, not of their tribe, to enter. She says that they've probably escaped those people. Xion notices an aura battler resting in this forbidden place, which Rimmel calls the Surbine. Silky orders Xion to enter it. A huge army led by the Black Knight arrives, while Xion is trying to get the thing started. The Black Knight announces that Rimmel won't escape from him, but he, too, notices a Surbine laying there. Finally, Xion gets the Surbine moving after much hasty shouting from Silky. The Black Knight grimaces, thinking that must be the guarded treasure of Baran Baran, so he orders his people to capture it. So, what is hard to notice, and I just noticed it there, is that this guy even exists. Like, during my playthrough, I didn't know he was there until I killed him. Also, another command unit, and then this man. But more importantly, we have Xion. He has Focus, Sure Hit, Excel, Dodge, comes with Defense, and Aura Battler level 3. We also have Silky Mao, who has, I believe that is Hard Work. Or something, I don't know, I'm going to find it, because it's one of those weird spells that I never bother to use. Yeah, that is aid. That is great effort on any unit. Also has trust and luck. And also, you have skill. Skill my heart. This is one of those non-level upable. Aura Power Amplification. Main pilot's Aura Battler, +1. Neat. I wonder if Cham has that or not. We have the Surbine, which is a range 1 unit exclusively. That makes you kind of trash. But we need to ensure that you don't die. Dodging. On player turn 2, the Argama team arrives, surprising everyone. Bright wonders where they've ended up this time, and Cham announces that this is Byston Well. She can feel it. Keen is glad that they finally returned, but Nee says that he doesn't recognize this area at all. So where in Byston Well have they ended up? Volk starts thinking that this is all Mizal's handiwork. Emma points out to Bright, which I did not correctly capitalize, that they've picked up a battle close by, with aura battlers inbound. Keen points out the Turbine to Marvel, who thinks it looks a lot like the Dunbine, but edgier. Shion thinks that belongs to Robern. Shion thinks that these people, us, belong to Robern's the Black Knight's troop, making him wonder why he wants his aura battler so damn much. Bright makes contact with Shion, correcting him on their allegiance with Drake, asking what squadron Shion belongs to. Silky's shocked to hear voices calling out from that ship, and Shion adds that he's never even heard of Drake before. Nee Given introduces himself, and concludes that Shion's definitely not with Drake's army. He asks how to get to the Kingdom of R, and where they are now. Silky's also never heard of such a kingdom, leaving the original Dunbine crew in shock. Marvel doesn't seem to think that this is even, typos again, is even Bison well, but Shaw points out that's definitely Ferrario over there. Silky decides to ask for help first, before really worrying about all those answers. Tetsuya asks if they're fighting against Drake troops, but Shion corrects that this is Robern's squad, and they're after the treasure here, the very aura battler he's flying. Camille turns to Bright for orders. Doesn't seem like Shion's a bad person, and they won't get much further without some kind of answers out of him. So we engage. And we're back to having 12 people. How nice it is to have a proper squad. So let me quickly take a picture for the sake of deployment, so I don't have to keep looking at it all the time. 2. 4. Sure. Varana asks the Black Knight what that weird thing is, aka the Argama. The Black Knight seems to think it's some kind of trap, so they're all too eager to start attacking the Argama as well. Juno wonders why they're so willing to start fighting anyone, but it doesn't really matter, as Bright orders a sortie, which I forgot to read up to. The Black Knight is in shock to see so many aura battlers coming out of our ship. He thought the Turbine and his own Zwath were the only aura battlers in existence. Amuro tells the Black Knight to retreat for his own good, but he's not having any of that. Volca laments that they have to die for his greed. Black Knight assures that he'll have all their aura battlers and other machines for his own squadron, and the fight resumes. So I also have to account for what comes in the future. Destroyed. Lock in. Try and attack. Ah, Piranha is shot down, but refuses to surrender, so she manages to retreat. Rue says she has quite a forceful, another juxtaposition of keys, personality to be attacking them without fear for herself on a huge bird like that. Kojiro doesn't like the idea of fighting somebody that bold. She also dropped the traditional Hutwell ramen. Bonk. Hit him with the Vulcans. Hito, please. Lock in. Go fast. Hold on. Turn up. No, you don't have it yet. Note it. Bing, bing, bing! Pikatori! New Gundam, Watate Janai. Realize last stage, you didn't even get any screen time. Did you just get hit by an arrow? I guess at that point it's an Arbalest if it's doing damage like that to a Gundam. Aura Ray. All you did was bonk into me. Nice. I didn't plan that, but I'll take it. Nah, at least it's locked in. Return! Boat Doken! Eh. Nope, can't reach you. Ugh. Funnel attack! Duel it out. Wait, did Hiro miss? You're gonna fucking die, Hiro. Good work. Good work not dodging like the fucking dodge shank you're supposed to be. What are you doing? Hiro! Fucking moron, Hiro Yui. Garou goes down as well, wondering how it was he even lost. We almost says that's the difference in power and the weapons they use. A human sword versus Getarays is not a fair fight. Benkei feels kind of bad for the giant burst the enemy are using as seeds, but Hayato shrugs it off. It's either them or the team. Garou dropped a cartridge. Oh, barrier. That's what happened. Bam. Go after the supers. Try this again with less Hiro being not dodging. Like he's just eating attacks. What the hell? I don't understand this concept. The Black Light can't believe this Zwat would be taken out this easily. And a typo. Shion tells him to make his peace, but just before a death blow can be dealt, Rimmel screams out. One of the Black Knight's men has managed to capture her. Robert says he'll pick this up later and absconds with her. And they just learned Hot Blood. And sure hit. And we got a magnetic coating. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Silky screams out the princess has been captured, and Shion is about to jet off in pursuit when Masis and the Shura arrive. Koji's pissed that they were also sent here. Sayaka and Boss try to call out that they should find a way back home first, But nobody with sure ears is listening. Mesa says it is likely... Dang it. Mizal who sent them here in the first place, and their top priority is to take out the Argama anyway. Jor asks if the Shura even have someone with that kind of power, and Volk explains that Mizal never showed that he had this sort of power before, but he's likely found some way to manipulate the weakening barriers between worlds. Xion grows more furious that the Shura have stopped him from chasing after Rimmel and Robert. Amuro asks him to chill and focus, since these enemies aren't going to be as easy as the warriors on birds that they've been fighting. And immediately fight with freaking Polka. Oh, the only one who can do legitimate damage. And look, boss numbers! Damn it. Bang. Boom. Done. Go to bed. Rude. Bruh! And watch Combat Elite take them all out just for having the lowest HP. Someone else gets that one. I swear to God if you don't dodge. The fuck, man? Again, back on the Shura Assault. %. I know it's not a sure thing, but it's so stupid that I can miss on like a 90% and they're going to hit me on 20. It's these freaking odds. I'm getting upset over programmed mechanics. It just feels so stupid that that's the way it rolls. Just, ugh. You're gonna go last up. You can hit from there. Get bopped. You can move further. 2, 3, 4. You have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. since I put that +2 and a +1 move on the Venus, now the Venus goes further. Axel into the forest. Excellent. Do a land. You have support attack, right? Yeah, level 1. Oh! This could be a problem. Is that the year that show came out? That'd be wild. Mira's drill! When Allion has defeated Rue, that's why he didn't just bail out and start a new life here, since it seems like the kind of person who just lay back and let the day go on without a care in the world. Allion says that just won't do for him, and he'll be back once again. Folka wonders if today will ever come when they can just have a careless day. I feel generator was dropped. Shit. Okay. Where is it? There it is. That means they're all going to go after you. Went after Folka. Good. That's fine. This is allowed. Oh, boy. Get out. I mean, I guess I could have just put you on the damn boat. But then the girls wouldn't get experience. Man, no, Catcher still has blessing. Hey, level 2 something. Level 2 support defense. Nice. Okay, this Shura needs to go to bed. Skibbity da! Boom. Done. Take a nap. Who all still has a healing there? You do. Oh my god, alright. Engage Fury. A problem. Send in the beasts. You don't have potential, do you? Nope. You have lucky, but you don't have potential. Well, 4 units haven't moved. Alright, bring them up. There we go. You can defend. Yeah, had to do that. Okay. Da-da. Do we have any healing spells left that aren't on Chizuru? Lots. Freaking silk. Cham, not silky. So leaves you with 29. You should be fine then. Yes. Excellent. Woo-hoo-hoo. 20, 19, 16, 19, 20, 17. You don't matter. Catra. Bless the Argama. Silky, cheer the Argama, aid them. Please. Please let me have this. Please let me have this. Do not do 10. Yes! Ha ha! Suck it, Trebek! Masus goes down with effort. Volca insists that Masus can't defeat them, or him. She says he'll have to eat those words with a knuckle sandwich on the next time. She won't die until she brings his head to Lord Alteus. Tetsuya asks why she's so damn angsty. Volca thinks it's because he's tarnished her lover's good name. And again with the typos. Argama. Got big money. Big XPs. Level 3 commander. And hybrid armor. Now that the enemies are gone and on the run, Silky reminds everyone that Princess still being kidnapped. Shion is about to scramble off to rescue her when Hitomi asks him where they are. He explains that they're in Baran Baran, and he normally stay to thank them, but he's got to go get his friend back. Hito holds him up again, asking if Shion even knows where to go rescue her, making Shion finally properly hesitate. The crew offers to aid him, which is going to be a huge confidence booster for Shion and Silky. Though Shion doesn't want to involve them any further, Volca says that they are in need of information. Hitomi starts feeling uneasy about all this. Once again, in a whole other world where she doesn't know anything at all. So, get your SP recovery. Right, Tosan. Putting in work. Sayaka, I think... Let's give Sayaka the rest of these points so she can also get that SP recovery. Inside the Argama, Silky is getting to know Champ, saying it's rare she gets to meet another of her own kind. Champ wonders if there aren't any other Ferrario in this world, but the case is that they're heavily scolded for leaving their forest, like how she had. Champ explains that she's never been in trouble for that, and asks Sho to back her up on having seen lots of Ferrario back in R. Shion again says that he's never heard of the Kingdom of R, and that there shouldn't be any other R battlers outside the Zermine and the Zoath. Chan asks what he means by that, but Nee has no answer for it. He's busy lamenting thinking... words. He's busy lamenting that after thinking they'd gotten back home, it's not even there by Sinwell. He can't even go and defeat Drake in this world. Or in this world. Again. Quattro points out that since this robber is piloting an ore battler, they may be able to squeeze some information out of him. Bright adds that they'll both rescue the princess and capture a robber. As Rue worries about Shura getting in their way, Juno expresses surprise that they got followed all the way to another world. What? That's not just me. That's the emulator's sound having dropped off. Hold on. Is this a dramatic pause? Tetsuya demands to know that folk have finally come clean with everything and why they want to kill him so damn bad. And that they won't forgive him for what he's done. Okay. It was a dramatic pause. Volca hesitates but finally fesses up. He's a deserter and a traitor. In all of Shura history, none have ever dared to stop fighting for the position of Shura king. Sayaka asks if this is the power... This is that power to have the world at your feet, like Allian had once mentioned. Volca goes on to say that there are some who can't even ride Shurigen. Only those who can are allowed the power to fight. Ryoma thinks that this is why they consider fighting to be their destiny. Volca goes on with my wake-up alarm from yesterday. Volca goes on, reminding that the Shurigen feed on the life force of their pilots to gain power, and their power grows through more fighting, much like an aura battler's in aura power. Kosuke theorizes this means that for the Shura, they equate fighting with living, or existing, so they need a reason to continue fighting. Juzo wonders if that isn't some big miscalculation on their part. Volca agrees, saying that he thought it was a mistake, and realized it during a sacred bout with Fernando. Now, the original translation said holy fight, but I don't think it's really holy so much as it would be sacred. So the translation I'm going with is sacred bout. For sacred bout was Fernando for the rights to become a Shura general. Shura have to win against many opponents in sacred battles before they're awarded the title of general. And through terrible luck, his opponent was Fernando, whom he was raced with like a brother. But Fernando is still alive, so what the fuck? Volca goes on. Had he defeated Fernando, the rules of the Shura... he had defeated Fernando, and the rules of the Shura demand that he finish off his challenger. But he started questioning why he had to kill his own brother. Why did they need to keep fighting to become the Shura king? And so, filled with doubt, he refused to finish Fernando off, and just left. He went off on a journey to find if there was some way of life where the Shura can live without fighting. This is his personal mission. Tetsuya asks if having finally opened up means he's found this way of life he was looking for. He says that having met people like Lena and this team, he feels the answer he's after isn't too far away. I want to capitalize that T. For team. Our team. The player team. Tetsuya, at least, apologized for making him recall his tragic story. Volca shouldn't have kept it all a secret for so long, he thinks. ZEON elsewhere, a masked man says that the time he's been waiting for is near. The pain of all living beings will soon be over. Robert arrives, cursing our team, prompting the masked man to ask who they are? Robert explains that he ran into an army of aura battlers in some strange ship like that one over there, which I guess there's one buried. That might be a ship buried off in the background, I don't know. Is Robert sure he's not mistaken? The frustrated masked man asks. He's quite certain, and asks the masked man to think of some way to take them out. He just chuckles to himself, now assured that the time he's been waiting for is definitely at hand. And thus, here, on what is now forever deemed fantasy background number 2, Allion asks if Maces has calmed down. She's curious with Allion if he's going to be working under her. He just needs to put in more effort and fight for real, not just scamper off when things get tough. If she wasn't ordered to take him in, he wouldn't even be here. Allion grumps said she used to be a lot nicer before she fell for Alteus and joined him as a general. Maces draws her sword on him and orders him to knock it the fuck off. Allion smartassly asks if their great General Mizel would deign to join them too. Mason doesn't know anything about that, so Allion presses if this was part of the plan as well. She just grumbles that she shouldn't have left Lord Alteus' side for this stupid mission. While wondering what Mizel is planning, Allion asks if she's figured out what the great general's intention is. She has an idea, but she hopes she's wrong. And so, we do not actually, officially, have the Turbine in our group. They have not joined us yet, which is also the same for the Kaku Seijins. A shame, because I want my Better Man shit. But, that is all for today. I thank y'all for watching. And as always, ZEON.